Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Enjoy English with Nora and Liam. I'm Nora.
And I'm Liam. We're so happy you're here today. Thank you for joining us.
Today, we're talking about something that can completely change the way you learn English. Let me ask you a simple question. How many times have you said, I want to speak English fluently, but I don't have enough time? Maybe you've said that before.
I know I have. Sometimes I think I'll start practicing tomorrow, but tomorrow becomes next week, and next week becomes next month.
Exactly. Many English learners believe they need 1 or 2 hours every day, but that's simply not true. What if I told you you only need 10 minutes a day?
Only 10 minutes? Can someone really become a better English speaker with just 10 minutes?
Yes, because fluency isn't about studying for many hours once a week. It's about practicing a little every single day. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't brush them for 2 hours every Sunday. You brush them for just a few minutes every day. That's why they're healthy. English works the same way.
That makes perfect sense. Small daily practice is much better than a long study session once in a while.
Exactly. Consistency always beats intensity. Many people wait for the perfect time. They say, when I finish school, when work becomes easier, when I have more free time. But that perfect time never comes.
So, the best time to start is today?
Absolutely. Even if you only have 10 minutes, those 10 minutes can completely change your English over the next few months.
I'm excited already. So, what are we going to learn today?
Today, we'll share 5 simple daily habits. They're easy, they're practical, and anyone can do them. No expensive course, no special teacher, no perfect English, just you, your voice, and 10 focused minutes every day.
That sounds simple enough. I think everyone listening can find 10 minutes.
Exactly. Before we begin, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Enjoy English with Nora and Liam, and share this lesson with someone who's learning English. Your support helps us create more free lessons every week. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm ready. What's the first thing we need to understand?
First, let's discover why so many English learners study for years but still don't feel confident when it's time to speak. That's exactly what we'll talk about in the next part. Welcome back, everyone. Before we learn today's first habit, there's something very important we need to understand. Many people study English for years, but they still don't feel confident when they speak. Have you ever wondered why?
Actually, yes. I've always wanted to ask you that. Why do so many people study English for years, but still feel nervous when they have to speak? I know people who understand English movies, they can read books, they know hundreds of words, but when someone says, "Tell me about yourself," they suddenly become quiet. Why does that happen?
That's a great question. And the answer is actually very simple. Most learners spend their time learning English instead of using English.
What's the difference?
Learning English means studying grammar, memorizing vocabulary, reading textbooks, watching lessons. All of those things are useful, but speaking English is a completely different skill.
Like learning to ride a bicycle?
Exactly. Imagine reading 10 books about swimming. You learn every rule, every technique, every movement, but you never get into the water. Can you really swim?
No, of course not. Eventually, I have to jump into the water.
Exactly. Speaking English works the same way. You can study English every day, but if you never open your mouth, your speaking won't improve.
I think many people are afraid of making mistakes.
You're right. Fear is one of the biggest reasons. People think, what if I say something wrong? What if someone laughs at me? What if my pronunciation isn't perfect? So they choose to stay silent.
I've felt that before. Sometimes I know the answer, but I'm afraid to say it.
And here's something very important. Every fluent English speaker made thousands of mistakes. Thousands. Nobody becomes fluent without making mistakes. Mistakes aren't the opposite of learning, mistakes are part of learning.
So making mistakes is actually a good sign?
Absolutely. It means you're trying. Think about a baby learning to walk. Does the baby fall down?
Many times.
Does the baby stop trying?
No, the baby stands up and tries again.
Exactly. That's why every baby eventually learns to walk. English is no different. If you keep speaking, you'll keep improving.
I think another problem is people wait until their English is perfect. They say, I'll start speaking when I'm ready.
Yes, and that's a trap. Because you'll never feel completely ready. Confidence doesn't come before speaking, confidence comes from speaking. The more you speak, the more confident you become.
So I don't need perfect grammar?
No, communication is more important than perfection. Native speakers make mistakes too, but they keep talking. That's why conversations continue naturally. Remember, our goal isn't to sound perfect, our goal is to communicate. Little by little, your confidence will grow, your vocabulary will grow, and your fluency will grow.
That makes me feel much better. So what's the first daily habit?
It's probably the easiest habit of all, and you can start doing it today. Let's explore it together in the next part. Welcome back, everyone. Now it's time for our very first daily habit. And the good news is, you can start using it today, right after this episode. No special app, no expensive course, no English partner, just you.
Really? No partner? I always thought I needed someone to practice speaking with.
Many people believe that, but it's not true. The easiest person to practice with is yourself.
Myself? You mean I should talk to myself?
Exactly. It may sound a little funny at first, but it's one of the best ways to improve your speaking. In fact, many successful language learners do it every day.
I always thought talking to yourself was a little strange.
Maybe, but remember, you're not talking to impress anyone. You're training your brain, you're training your mouth, and you're building confidence. That's what really matters.
So, what should I say? I don't know where to start.
Start with your day. Describe what you're doing. For example, when you wake up, say, I just woke up. I'm feeling a little sleepy. I'm going to make some coffee. The weather looks nice today. Simple sentences, real life, nothing complicated.
That sounds easy. What if I'm making breakfast?
Perfect. You could say, I'm cutting some bread. I'm frying an egg. I'm making a cup of tea. The kitchen smells wonderful. Every action becomes speaking practice.
What about when I'm getting ready for work?
That's another great opportunity. You can say, I'm looking for my keys. I can't find my wallet. I need to leave in 5 minutes. I'm wearing a blue shirt today. See? Your daily life gives you hundreds of sentences.
I never realized that. I thought I needed special topics.
Not at all. The best conversations begin with everyday life because you'll use these sentences again and again. The more you repeat them, the more natural they become.
So, what if I don't know a word? Should I stop?
No, never stop. If you don't know one word, use different words. Imagine you forget the word refrigerator. You can simply say, the place where I keep my food. People call this explaining with the words you already know, and that's a very important speaking skill.
So, I don't have to know every word?
Exactly. Fluent speakers don't know every word. They know how to keep the conversation moving. That's much more important.
How long should I talk to myself?
Just 2 minutes, that's all. Set a timer, talk continuously. Don't worry about mistakes. Don't stop to translate. Just keep speaking.
Only 2 minutes? I thought you were going to say 20.
No. Remember, our goal is only 10 minutes a day. 2 minutes for this habit, and little by little, those 2 minutes will become easier. Soon, you'll notice something amazing.
English words will come into your mind faster. You'll spend less time translating, and speaking will start to feel natural.
I like that. It's simple, and I can practice almost anywhere.
Exactly. At home, in your car, while cooking, while cleaning, while walking. Every moment can become an English lesson. You don't need perfect conditions. You just need to start speaking.
I'm definitely going to try this tomorrow morning.
Wonderful. Remember, don't wait until you feel confident. Speak first, and confidence will follow. Now, we've learned our first daily habit, but there's another habit that can make you feel even more confident when you speak, and it only takes 2 more minutes. Let's discover it. Welcome back, everyone. So far, we've learned our first daily habit. Talk to yourself in English. It's simple, it's free, and it helps you speak more naturally. Now, let's move to our second daily habit. This one is just as easy, but it can completely change your confidence.
Really? What's the second habit?
It's called the mirror method.
The mirror method? You mean I should stand in front of a mirror and speak English?
Exactly. Every morning or every evening, stand in front of a mirror. Look at yourself, smile, and start speaking.
I have to admit, that sounds a little strange.
It feels strange only the first few times. After that, it becomes completely normal. In fact, many public speakers, actors, and language learners practice in front of a mirror
But why is it so helpful?
because you're doing two things at the same time. First, you're practicing English. Second, you're becoming comfortable seeing yourself speak. Many learners aren't afraid of English, they're afraid of being watched. The mirror helps you overcome that fear.
So it's like practicing before talking to real people?
Exactly. Think of it as your first audience. The mirror never laughs. The mirror never judges you. It simply helps you practice.
What should I talk about? The same things as before?
Yes, you can introduce yourself. For example, hello, my name is Liam. I'm learning English because I want to travel. Or, my favorite hobby is reading. I enjoy listening to podcasts. I want to become a confident English speaker. Simple sentences are enough.
Should I memorize a speech?
No, speak naturally. Pretend you're meeting a new friend. Don't worry about perfect grammar. Focus on expressing your ideas. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is communication.
What if I make a mistake while speaking?
Keep going. Don't stop after every mistake. In real conversations, people don't speak perfectly all the time. They continue speaking. You should do the same. The more you continue, the more confident you'll become.
I like that. Sometimes I stop after one small mistake. Then I lose my confidence.
Exactly. Instead of stopping, keep talking. Your brain learns much faster that way. Remember, fluency comes from speaking continuously, not from speaking perfectly.
How long should I practice with the mirror?
Just 2 minutes. Set a timer, stand comfortably, look into your own eyes, smile, and speak. That's all. 2 focused minutes every day.
I think I can do that. 2 minutes doesn't sound difficult.
And after a few weeks, you'll notice something wonderful. You'll make more eye contact, you'll smile more naturally, you'll feel calmer when speaking English. These small changes make a big difference.
So our 10-minute routine is growing. 2 minutes talking to ourselves and 2 minutes with the mirror.
Exactly. We're already 4 minutes into our daily routine, and we still have two powerful habits to learn. The next one is one of the fastest ways to improve your pronunciation, your rhythm, and your natural speaking ability. Let's explore it together. Welcome back, everyone. So far, we've learned two simple habits. First, talk to yourself in English. Second, practice with the mirror. Now it's time for one of my favorite speaking exercises. Many language teachers recommend it, many professional interpreters use it, and many fluent English learners practice it every day. It's called shadowing.
Shadowing? That sounds interesting. What does it mean?
Think about your shadow. It follows you everywhere. It copies every movement. Shadowing is very similar. You listen to a native English speaker and you repeat their words almost immediately. You don't wait until they finish a long paragraph. You copy them sentence by sentence, sometimes even word by word.
So I'm not just listening, I'm speaking at the same time.
Exactly. Your ears are listening, your mouth is speaking, and your brain is connecting both skills together. That's why shadowing is so powerful.
Can we try a simple example?
Of course, I'll say a sentence, then you repeat it. Ready?
Ready.
I enjoy learning English every day.
I enjoy learning English every day.
Excellent. Now another one. Practice makes progress.
Practice makes progress.
Very good. Did you notice something?
Yes, I wasn't thinking about grammar, I was just copying your voice.
Exactly. That's the secret. Many learners think too much. They translate every sentence, they worry about grammar, they stop speaking. Shadowing removes all of that. You simply listen and repeat.
That feels much more natural.
It is. Children learn their first language by listening and copying, not by studying grammar books. Shadowing helps your brain learn English in a similar way.
Can I use any English video?
Yes, you can use podcasts, YouTube videos, audiobooks, or even our episodes. The important thing is choose clear English that's easy to understand. Don't choose something that's too fast. Start with slow and clear English. Then, as your confidence grows, you can listen to faster conversations.
Should I pause the video after every sentence?
At first, yes. Pause, repeat, play again. Then pause again. After some practice, try repeating without pausing. Little by little, your brain will become faster.
How long should I practice shadowing?
Just 3 minutes. Remember, our daily routine is only 10 minutes. 3 focused minutes are enough. The key is doing it every day.
What will improve if I keep doing this?
Many things. Your pronunciation will become clearer, your rhythm will sound more natural, your listening skills will improve, and you'll begin to speak without translating every sentence. That's a huge step toward fluency.
I like this habit. It feels like learning directly from native speakers.
Exactly. You're not only learning words, you're learning how English really sounds, how native speakers pause, how they connect words, how they use natural rhythm and intonation. Those small details make your English sound much more fluent.
So now our daily routine is getting stronger. 2 minutes talking to ourselves, 2 minutes with the mirror, and 3 minutes of shadowing. That's 7 minutes already.
Exactly. Only 3 minutes left, and in the next part, we'll learn the final habit that brings everything together. It's simple, practical, and it's something you can do almost anywhere. Let's discover it together in the next and final lesson. Welcome back, everyone. So far, we've built a simple speaking routine. First, talk to yourself. Second, practice with the mirror. Third, use the shadowing technique. Now it's time for our final daily habit. And this one is probably the easiest of all. It's called Describe Your World.
Describe my world? What does that mean?
It means exactly what it sounds like. Look around you and describe everything you can see in English. Your room, your office, your kitchen, your classroom, anything.
So, I don't need a book.
No, you don't need anything. Your surroundings become your English lesson. For example, I'm sitting in my living room right now. I could say, there is a sofa next to the window. The room is bright. I can hear birds outside. My coffee smells wonderful. Those are simple sentences, but together they become excellent speaking practice.
Let me try. I'm sitting at my desk. There's a laptop in front of me. I have a notebook beside my keyboard. The room is quiet. The weather looks sunny today. How was that?
That was excellent. You spoke naturally, you didn't memorize anything, you simply described what you could see. That's exactly what fluent speakers do. They talk about real life.
What if I'm outside? Can I still do this?
Of course, imagine you're walking through a park. You might say, I can see children playing. The trees are very tall. A man is walking his dog. The sky is clear today. Or imagine you're at the supermarket. You could say, I'm looking for milk. There are many fresh vegetables. The apples look delicious. I need to buy some bread. Every place gives you new vocabulary. Every place gives you a new conversation.
I like this because I never run out of things to talk about.
Exactly. Your world changes every day, so your English practice also changes every day. That's what makes this habit interesting.
So now we have 4 daily habits. Can we put them together?
Absolutely. Here's your complete 10-minute English speaking routine. 2 minutes, talk to yourself. 2 minutes, practice with the mirror. 3 minutes, shadow a native English speaker. 3 minutes, describe your world. That's it. Only 10 minutes.
When you explain it like that, it doesn't sound difficult at all. Almost everyone can find 10 minutes.
Exactly. Now, I'd like to give everyone listening a simple challenge, a 7-day speaking challenge. For the next 7 days, follow this 10-minute routine. Don't skip a day, even if you're busy, even if you're tired. Just 10 minutes. At the end of 7 days, record yourself speaking for 1 minute. Then, listen to your recording. I think you'll notice something amazing. You'll pause less, you'll speak more naturally, and you'll feel much more confident.
I love that idea. Sometimes we don't notice our own progress, but when we listen to an old recording, we realize how much we've improved.
Exactly. Progress isn't always obvious day by day, but week by week and month by month, the difference becomes incredible. Remember, fluency isn't built in one day. It's built one conversation, one sentence, and one habit at a time.
I'm definitely starting the 7-day challenge tomorrow. Who's joining me?
We hope you will. And if you do, leave a comment below and write, I'm in. We'd love to know you're taking the challenge with us. In our next episode, we'll share another simple way to make your English sound even more natural. You won't want to miss it.